The sun is already merciless, beating down on a band of Australopithecus afarensis moving across the brittle grasslands. Their bodies are lean, built for endurance, their dark hair clinging with sweat. They carry simple stone flakes tied in leather straps and animal hides wrapped around their waists and shoulders. Their steps are not wandering, they are purposeful, driven by thirst. A waterhole once reliable is gone, baked into cracked earth. Now, the group pushes forward, every movement pulled taut by hunger and the need to endure. Buzzing flies swarm over bones scattered across the plain, evidence of recent deaths, perhaps of animals or rivals. This is not a place of safety, it is a land of struggle. Still, they move, bound by instinct and silent determination. They stop at a grove of thorny acacia trees. With sharp flakes of stone, some dig into dry roots, pulling out strands of moisture-rich tubers. Others climb low branches, seeking hidden pods. Every discovery is shared, torn apart with calloused hands and teeth. But these scraps are not enough. The drought has stripped the land bare. Herds of grazing animals, once plentiful, have migrated north. Carnivores grow desperate too, lurking closer to the daylight paths. Each mouthful is precious, each breath of shade fleeting. The group presses on, eyes scanning the horizon. In the distance, vultures circle. Where they spiral, there is death and possibly food. Drawn by hope, they approach. A wildebeest carcass lies collapsed beside a shallow, drying pool. Its ribs jut like spears from shriveled flesh. But it is not unguarded. A pair of hyenas emerge, muzzles red with blood, their eyes glaring at the intruders. The band of hominids freeze. For a moment, time hangs suspended.
Stay back!
Scavengers facing scavengers.
Get out of here!
One of the males brandishes a branch, another slams stone against stone, sending sharp cracks into the air.
Get out of here!
The hyenas snarl, circling, gauging the numbers, the courage of these upright primates. With sudden force, the group surges forward, their collective cries rising like thunder. Hyenas scatter, snapping as they retreat into the brush. Victory is temporary. The carcass is torn apart, scraps of sinew and marrow dug from bones. Hunger drives them to eat fast, watching the horizon. Clouds darken in the west, the air thickens, heavy with the promise of change. But storms are double-edged, water and danger both. The band hurries toward higher ground. Lightning forks across the plains, striking dry grass. Fire leaps to life, spreading fast. The hominids rush through smoke, covering mouths with leaves, clutching their bundles. Ash rains around them, the sky roaring with wind and fire. They reach the edge of a rocky ridge and scramble upward. Below, flames chase antelope herds in panic. A lioness bursts from the smoke, scattering prey, but pays no attention to the primates above. For hours, they wait as storm and fire rage. When the rain finally comes, it hisses against blackened earth. The air smells of ash, wet soil, and survival. Morning comes with silence. The group descends, their world now charred and unfamiliar. They follow a shallow stream, swollen slightly from the storm. At its bend, they are not alone. Another band of Australopithecus is already there, crouched around muddy pools. The two groups lock eyes. No words are spoken, but the tension is clear. Resources are too scarce to share easily. Both groups advance cautiously, shoulders squared, gripping stones and branches. For long moments, it seems violence will break, a clash of desperation. But then, one individual drops a tuber to the ground, backing slowly away. A fragile truce. The water is sipped, roots dug carefully. They remain together only as long as necessity forces them. drifting apart when the pools grow shallow. Survival, not alliance, is the law of the drought. Days pass, the band grows weaker, yet still they endure. Then, while crossing a ravine, danger strikes again. A leopard, silent and sudden, leaps from a ledge. Chaos explodes, screams and cries pierce the air. The leopard seizes one of the group, dragging them into the dust. Others respond with ferocity, hurling stones, slamming branches, striking with desperate rage. The predator snarls, claws raking, but numbers overwhelm it. Bleeding and limping, the leopard retreats into the brush, leaving behind both triumph and grief. The cost of survival is written in blood. Yet in this moment of terror, something else emerges: unity. Each individual stands closer now, bound not just by instinct, but by shared memory of the fight. The rains return days later. Streams swell, grass begins to push through the blackened ground. Birds reappear in the distance, cautious but returning. With new life rising, the band rediscovers strength. They move together toward a fresh horizon, carrying sharpened stones, leather slings, and the memory of fire and predator. A fallen comrade is not forgotten. Survival is carved into their journey, a lesson etched in each scar, each glance at the sky. As the camera pulls back, the savanna stretches vast and endless, dotted with green. The drought has not ended, but hope has returned. This was their world, fragile, dangerous, and alive. And from their struggle, the path of humanity moves forward, step by step.